Welcome to Wisdom Trek with Gramps. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, and we are on day 2202 of our trek. The purpose of Wisdom Trek is to create a legacy of wisdom, to seek out discernment and insights, and to boldly grow where few have chosen to grow before. In today's Wisdom Nugget, I am excited to continue our journey through the book of Proverbs, where we uncover its timeless wisdom. Today we're delving into Proverbs chapter 8, verses 32 through 36, as translated in the New Living Translation. So lace up your hiking boots, and together we will explore the profound message of embracing wisdom's call in these verses. In Proverbs chapter 8, verses 32 through 36, we discovered the importance of heeding wisdom's call and its profound benefits on our lives. These verses offer a clear path to a life of purpose and fulfillment. So let's start with verse 32. And so, my children, listen to me, for all who follow my ways are joyful. This verse begins with a loving and inviting call from wisdom. She addresses us as her children, emphasizing a familiar and intimate relationship that we can have with wisdom. She promises to all of us who follow her ways that we will find joy. Verse 33. Listen to my instructions and be wise. Don't ignore it. Wisdom urges us to listen to her instruction and become wise. The key here is to active listening and commitment to applying wisdom's guidance to our lives. Ignoring wisdom's counsel will be to our detriment. Verse 34. Joyful are those who listen to me, watching for me daily at my gates, waiting for me outside my home. Here, wisdom paints a picture of those who eagerly seek her. They find joy in listening to her, watching for her daily, and waiting outside her home. This imagery illustrates the dedication and anticipation with which we should approach wisdom. Now on to verses 35 and 36. For whoever finds me finds life and receives favor from the Lord, but those who miss me injure themselves. All who hate me love death. These final verses contain a stark contrast. Finding wisdom leads to a life of favor from the Lord, while missing wisdom results in self-inflicted harm. The strong statement that all who hate me love death emphasizes the gravity of neglecting wisdom's call. As we reflect on Proverbs chapter 8, verses 32 through 36, we must recognize that wisdom is not a passive concept. It is an active pursuit that requires our attention and dedication. Take a moment to consider these questions. How can you actively listen for and follow the ways of wisdom in your life? What steps can you take to make wisdom a daily presence in your journey? Remember, wisdom is not just a concept to be understood, it is a path to be walked. So let's summarize the key takeaways from Proverbs chapter 8, verses 32 through 36. First, we must embrace wisdom's call. Wisdom invites us to listen to her and become wise, promising joy for those who follow her ways. Second, we must actively pursue it. Seeking wisdom requires dedication, anticipation, and daily commitment to her teachings. And finally, we must have life and favor. Embracing wisdom leads to life and favor from the Lord, while neglecting her brings self-inflicted harm and ultimately death. In closing, remember that wisdom equips us to make the choices that lead to a life of purpose and fulfillment. As we continue our journey through this vast landscape of wisdom, may we walk diligently and embrace the call of wisdom on our lives. And thank you for joining me for this leg of our Wisdom Trek. I hope that these verses have inspired you to actively embrace wisdom's call and make her a daily presence in your journey. As we continue our journey, may we navigate life's challenges with wisdom and joy. And if you found this podcast insightful, subscribe and leave us a review. Then encourage your friends and family to join us. And then come along with us tomorrow for another day of Wisdom Trek, creating a legacy. Thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide, your mentor, but most importantly, I am your friend as I serve you through the Wisdom Trek podcast and journal. And as we take this trek of life together, let us always live abundantly, love unconditionally, listen intentionally, learn continuously, lend to others generously, lead with integrity, and leave a living legacy each day. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, reminding you to keep moving forward. Enjoy your journey and create a great day every day. See you next time for more daily wisdom.